I've tried and tried not to get excited, or too excited, I should say, about Arturo Vidal in Barcelona's squad. But the more I think about it, he may be that missing piece. He may be that player that fills the hole that Paulinho left, that fills some of the facilitating role that Iniesta left. He may be that player. He could be the best player we have picked up in a long time as far as filling a need. Think about it. On the defensive end, who's tougher than Vidal on our team? Who's more willing to sacrifice their body? Well, don't get me wrong, Barcelona's all willing to win and do whatever it takes to win. But Vidal, he's already flown in front of the ball 3 or 4 times in the past 2 games just trying to stop a cross. He's already set up, over 10 possible assists near the box. I think he can play defensive mid, he can play regular mid, he's a box-to-box midfielder, and he's probably one of the best in the game. I mean, he's just as comfortable in the back, sitting back there trying to stop a goal and then pushing the counterattack. His vision is impeccable. He can see the plays before they happen. I mean, he's already serviced every single player on the team that's around him in any given time or any given sequence. He's comfortable playing ticky-tack with Messi. I've seen him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes and then they're out. I've seen him. As soon as he gets the ball, he releases it. I've seen him lead players already. These are players he's only had a few practices with. Never a full game. And if you have an injury, say Busquets is starting, defensive mid. You can put Vidal in right there. He's a great defensive mid. Say you're trying to replace somebody on the offensive side. He can plug that position as well. I mean, he's an all-around player that can facilitate any gap, any need you have, especially when you're still trying to figure out what formation you're going to play in 2018-19 campaign. He's that player that will enable you to put Malcolm up top left, Dembele on the right, and sit Coutinho. He in a 4-4-2. In a 4-4, in a 4-4-3, and in a 4-4-2, he can play offensive center mid. He can play center mid, and he can also sit back as in a hard attacking team, or sit back when you have a lead and play defensive mid, or even a third center back if need be. I mean, he's that player. We got him for 18 million euros. His wages are not too high. Yes, he's 31 years old, but that 31 years has a lot of experience. I mean, there's not one team that he's played on where he brought down the style of play, where he brought down the intensity, where he brought down the morale. I mean, you see him hanging around Barcelona. These guys like him. I mean, he's already high-fiving and hugging everyone. And you can tell that he wants to be a part of this team. Just how he brought his daughter and his son out to the ceremony, introduction, and to the post game. He is happy to be a part of this team, and I think he's going to fit great. I think he could be the difference in 2019. I think he could be the reason we win the Champions League. He has all those skills, all the ability. He has the sight on the ball. He has vision that can bring us to the Champions League final. I think he could be that last Lego piece that we've been looking for. I think Vidal, I know, I shouldn't say it, but I think Vidal will be able to fit in all the holes we have with the new players and help comfort their transition as well as taking us over the top. And he's already playing tiki-taka with Messi. Could you ask for much more for an 18 million euro transfer? I don't think so. Let me know your thoughts.